So personally, my approach as a senior looks very different than when I first came to Kenyon as a freshman. I think it's safe to say that the seniors have a bit of an edge over the underclassmen just based on that experience. And that being said, I think that puts us in a special position. Um, to lead by example and follow through till the end of the season. I wouldn't say that we necessarily have more to prove, but we have that experience and we have the ability to use what we've learned by being here for so long when it comes to mental toughness and in-game approach, and we're able to share that with the rest of the team.
I think looking at last year, 19 wins, finishing above 500, and boosting our conference record by I think about like 3 or 4 games is a pretty good start for us to take stride this season. And I think we have a lot of girls. We're super lucky on the team who can play so many positions, and I think we're super versatile, and everyone on the team just kind of wants to succeed, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get on the field, even if it's their primary position or not. And so our coaches have a lot to work with positions, and we're all super supportive of one another. So I think, the bonds we build on and off the field will definitely help us kind of boost that record this year also.
So, in terms of roster and team chemistry, I believe that every year's roster comes with its own strengths. But I believe what connects all of that is that there's a lot of love on our team. Each year's roster reflects that, especially this year's. And being a student athlete, whether you're a senior finishing your comps, a junior or a sophomore who's planning or just come back from abroad, or even our first years who are adjusting to college life on their own, it has its own challenges. But being in season and with starting practices, we're given a space to let loose. And our coaching staff and team alike have been really willing to put the work in despite being indoors and the difficulties that come with it. And this builds a sense of camaraderie and respect on our team, which allows us to approach everyone in and out of our daily time together and practice with love and care.
As a senior, I think it's kind of really super exciting for us to be going to Hawaii this year. I think in the past, freshman year, we definitely played some really tough teams, and I think some of us, felt maybe we weren't super prepared with the new team, a new roster, a new coach. But I think, with 3 years under our belts now, we have 3 years with the same coach. We're on our second year with our assistant, and I think we're more than enough prepared to face the competition out West. And I think playing a sport where you have to be outside all the time, the competition out West is significantly better, and I think it's going to really do a lot to prepare us for our in-conference play. And the NCAC for softball is relatively, in my opinion, a very strong conference, so I'm super excited for us to kind of just be able to build experiences in Hawaii, but also be able to prepare better for the season ahead.
So, in terms of my journey here at Kenyon, we've had our 4 years here. It's been a very special one. And like I said before, experience can be used as a tool. When we were freshmen, losing a coach who had developed our program for such a long time had a really long impact on our team, especially within our first year. And the difficulties to a team adapting to a new coaching staff, as well as new coaches adapting to what our team looks like. We had multiple assistant coaches during our time here. I believe it's something that is reflected in our record, but that's a display of growth and change. Looking at our first year record alone may not seem like much, but we don't live in the past, and our sport requires us to have quick memories to be successful. And with that mindset in hand and our experience of increasingly successful seasons, I believe that it will continue to make us successful, not only this year, but for many years for the program.
I think to kind of keep building upon how well we have done in the past in conference, I think expectations continue to be low, but I don't think necessarily our team really cares about what the coaches or other players think of us in conference. I think if you look at our record, maybe it wasn't that great, but we had a lot of 1-2 run difference games where maybe one play, one inning would have won us that game. And so I think we're ready to compete, and I just think the more that we practice and the more we prepare for, our tough conference schedule, I think we very much so easily could be in the conference tournament this year.